Hey guys!
All right, guys, we're here today on Throwback Thursday. In flames, finally!
Finally.
Finally!
I'm
A
very-
Patronal!
The thing is, it's not that I'm excited, it's that I'm very calm right now because I know,
It's guaranteed quality.
it's guaranteed quality, so there's no point on being scared about something or anything. It's just guaranteed quality.
Okay, so let's give a shout out to the Patronal that asked us to check out this video right here.
Godly person here.
I know, finally. I was hoping that we would keep this going once a month, but the month of June was not kind to us.
No.
There was not one single In Flames Throwback Thursday request, but July, things are seeming a little bit brighter. Yeah, it's the summer months. People are getting excited. They're throwing some In Flames at us. So today is Jotun is the name of the song. There's nothing else to say. It's just press play and let's get into it. All right, let's do it. Sounds like somebody recorded this from a vinyl.
Yeah.
Those little pop there's at the end. All right, so
Which made it better, in my opinion.
Yeah, you give it a little bit of a nostalgic feel.
Even more of a throwback.
Hey, even more of a throwback. All right, so what did you think about this one from In Flames?
It feels nice, man. To have some good shit on Throwback Thursday again.
Yeah, no, I mean, In Flames is guaranteed.
You're guaranteed some good stuff, and they delivered.
Yeah. So, but what did you think of the song?
The song, I love the whole.
I felt the vocals were a little bit low.
Well, yeah, but that's because it's all like I wasn't expecting. Obviously, Throwback Thursdays, I don't really expect the highest of quality.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
So whenever I go into them, it doesn't matter even if it is In Flames. I don't expect the highest of quality, but because I don't let that hinder unless the quality is so bad that
that you can even listen to the
exactly.
damn song. But no, I just felt like the vocals needed a little bit to be a little bit more in the forefront.
Yeah, they needed to be a little bit more in the
forefront.
forefront.
But okay, let's move on beyond that.
Other than that, I love the whole feel of the song. You know, the fast paced, the kind of running pace.
That melody in that riff was nice.
The melody, yeah, and it was going with the pace of the song.
I love that. That was incredible.
I really like the melody because it was going with the whole feel of the song and the vocals having the same kind of feel as the melody.
The vocals, to me, in the chorus, they feel a little bit extra pissed off.
He was pissed throughout this whole song.
I know, but in the chorus, it feels like I don't know, like
someone stepped on his toe.
Yeah, like he gets like he was a 10. But at the chorus, I think he turned it up to 11. Yeah. I don't know. It felt a little bit like more aggression.
More angry.
Yeah, I felt there was a little bit more aggression. The song also has a little bit more of a direct punch. It doesn't beat around the bush as much as it does throughout. But I like the vocal style in terms of like that aggression with that raspiness. Like it's just so cool. Like it's such a contrast between how melodic the song is. I mean, there's still heaviness in the song, but that guitar riff, I mean, like, you can't walk away from this song without that riff. I think from now on, anytime I listen to that riff, like, immediately you know what song you're talking about. Yeah. Like, it just has such a catchy...
ring to
it. Yeah, it's super catchy. Speaking of ring to it, maybe I'll make that my ringtone. What a great ringtone that would make. Just that guitar riff. So it's kind of interesting that the song has that melodic drive to it, but then his vocals are so... Pissed.
Because the song itself doesn't have that type of sound that would make you... It doesn't feel like the pissed off type of sound.
No, the song doesn't feel like the type of track that needs you to double fist your microphone.
Yeah.
You know when you double fist the microphone and you're like... You know, like Lorna Shore kind of thing? Like, you know, you hold on, like... The more fists you get on the microphone, the more pissed off you are.
I'm just looking back and forth because I'm looking at the scenes right now.
No, but you see what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know, I feel like when certain songs actually call for more people to come on and hold on to the microphone because that's how...
like the chord and everything.
Just hold on to, like, you're just like a mahjong, not a mahjong, what do you call the thing with
centipede?
No, a human, definitely not a human centipede.
That would be a human centipede.
What do you call the thing where you take the sticks, the wooden sticks thing?
Oh, Jenga?
Jenga. So it's like a Jenga of hands holding onto the mic. Because I always see, like, certain bands when the song calls for some heaviness, like they double fist the mic and they're just like
the reason why
giving themselves fellatio at the same time.
Because the double fisting of the mic calls for you to literally make sure your head touches the floor without having to bend your knees. That's how much... Yeah,
it's power squatting, but at a whole complete new level.
Exactly. So if everyone else grabs onto it, they're gonna have the power of the microphone.
So it's a circle squat, not a circle jerk, but a circle squat. So this song to me had an incredible melody, but then when you hear the vocals feel like they're coming from one of those double fisting the microphone, like we're just pure aggression. So that dynamic I thought was really interesting. But it doesn't break the song. For some reason, it still feels like everything is where it needs to be, and it fits perfectly together.
I just like the whole ring of the track, though. The whole feeling of that running sound is very familiar.
Very, very familiar
sound. Yeah. And every time I hear it, I love it. Like to me, it will never get old because it will always, you know.
Sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say it will never get old for me because every time I hear it, it always just puts a smile on my face.
So I just want to say one more thing before we go because I don't want to turn this video into a 20-minute video, which is really easy for the two of us to do. Just really go completely sidetracked on this. Now, I just want to say this: we discovered In Flames late I was going to say late in our lives. I mean, you're a young guy, so it's not like you discovered them later. But I'm saying, like, we didn't jump on the In Flames bandwagon early on, like when they first came onto the scene or when they start to gain popularity. We kind of discovered In Flames through the channel. So we've only been listening to In Flames for the last, like, 3-4 years. I don't know why. I never got into them before that. Like, the channel was kind of, somebody mentioned In Flames. We did one of the videos right at the beginning. Yeah, and that's how kind of we got into In Flames. And then actually was seeing them live. Because to be honest with you, listening to some of the tracks we did, it didn't really do it for me. It was when I saw them live,
that's when
that was like, oh, this band, this is my jam. You know what I mean? And then we saw them live twice. And the second time was even better.
It reassured the love.
Exactly. The second time they were the headliner, so that we got a bigger set. So then I knew this is the band for me. Now, one of the things that I wanted to say is this. Because we discovered them late, we kind of discovered them through the last couple of records. And one of the things that I remember... it still happens now. Whenever we do an In Flames, it still happens now. But more so when we did songs from their new album or recent stuff, people in the comment section would always say, this In Flames is okay, but the old In Flames, man, that shit was the bomb. And I would always be like, well, I'm not really familiar with the full discography of the old In Flames.
I can't remember what older song. I think My Sweet Shadow wasn't.
That was the first one, and that's a pretty old one.
That was like early.
Because
2000s.
Jesper was still on the band back then. He's not in the band for a while now. So, anyways, every time I saw one of those comments, not now, but every time I saw one of those comments back a couple of years ago, I would always be like, oh, what a bunch of haters, man. This new In Flames is actually pretty good. Like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? Like, what are you going on about?
And then you listen to old In Flames.
I know, and then my second thought was like, if you like the old shit so much, you can still listen to it. No, it's not like they deleted the discography. You can go back and listen to it. But this new shit is pretty good. And then now, because of these throwback Patreons, we've been going back into the well. We've been doing some really old shit from them. And now I'm one of the guys that I used to like gripe on about. Like, I used to be like, what the fuck are you guys? Every video, we get it. You like the old stuff. I get it. Stop saying the same shit.
But now you're that guy.
Now I'm that guy. I've become that guy.
For me, I don't mind the new In Flames.
Neither do I, but every time I listen to this, I'm like, fuck, this shit is good.
Exactly.
Like, compare this to This Is Our House.
Oh.
I'm just throwing that because that's my least favorite song.
Is my least favorite
of the new album. So I'm just throwing that one out there, which they play live. Live, it's a little bit better live.
It wasn't that bad because everyone else kind of pitched in,
and everybody's singing, and it's live. It's a different vibe, but it's my least favorite song from the new album. So imagine that one compared to this. Any of the old stuff doesn't even. It cannot even tie its shoelaces. You know what I mean? Like. It's jumping up and swinging and not even hitting the knees. That's how far down that is. You know what I mean? So I became, well, not totally because I'm not going on videos. Like, I'm not going on other YouTube channels of people who are checking out In Flames. Which, by the way, I don't think there's many people checking out In Flames besides us. But anyways, I'm not going into those channels saying, this stuff, you should have seen the old stuff. Maybe I should do that just for shits and giggles. But anyways.
On the A&P count.
Like, like, go as us and say, like, this shit is good, but have you seen the old shit? But anyways, I've almost become one of those without actually posting.
Becoming one of those.
Yeah. I'm nearly there. But anyways, I just wanted to share there. How funny is that? Like, how funny is that?
The very thing you despised.
I didn't despise. I just always thought it was so redundant. Because it's like me saying, Sepultura after Roots is not Sepultura anymore. Okay, so like if you want to listen to the Sepultura before Roots, all the albums are still available. Just go listen to those. Nobody's putting a gun to your head and saying, no, you have to listen to the new Sepultura. You have to. By the way, the new album Quadra is phenomenal, but. You have to listen to the new... No, you can listen to whatever the fuck you want. Nobody's forcing you to do one thing or another. And bands are free to evolve and grow and become whatever. That's always been my philosophy. But now, I'm like, fuck, man, this shit was fucking good. So, that just goes to show you.
Yeah.
Gone full circle.
Gone full circle.
I've gone full circle. All right, guys, this is it for this Throwback Thursday. Come back tomorrow. We'll have more videos for you. See ya.
See ya.